Welcome back, everybody. It's me, FractalMindMike, and we are here with some more Infinifactory today. Please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Now, when we left off, we had this problem of rebuilding this device. I'm going to call it a tank for now, because it does look like a tank. And in order to successfully build this tank, we need to rotate this barrel. And I said, oh, it sounds pretty straightforward. I think this might be a case of famous last words, maybe, because I did kind of forget the point of we need to destroy all of the parts before we replace them. So there is a little bit more complexity in play here, and this entire thing is not that easy. It looks to achieve that. I mean, we might be able to come up with something. Let's find out. Can we do this? Let's try placing a rotator block right here and see what happens. I like it. I like that a lot. That's good news to me. So as it comes out of there, it's going to be in this orientation, and we can probably stack against the wall a couple of platform blocks, and then the drill, the eviscerators, 3 of them in a row, and then a gap, and then another one, which will obviously have to be held up by something on here. As that comes through, we've done that. We then let it slide through in this orientation. We prepare this block and have it ready to, in place, ready to go. With a blocker maybe behind it. Likewise with the barrel, we can weld it up, drop it into place, wait for this to come through, detect it. Our welders will pick up and weld everything just fine. Retract our blockers. It hits a rotator and continues on through the system. I think that actually would work. So we might be in luck here. Maybe it's not that bad of a level this time. Let's stop that, and we want to get a 9er, and we want to put the 9er down the other end somewhere, and we want to just deal with these bits and the evisceration. Let's do the evisceration first. I think that's sensible. Let's do the evisceration. I think that's sensible is a bit of a weird phrase, but I think it is sensible. Okay? Just need 3 of them lined up where the barrel will sit, and then we need the gap, so we're going to grab that platform piece. I think I remember the back end hung over by 1 block, but I might be wrong there. Anyway, let's just assume that I'm right, though. Put that there, and we just need to come up to the same height. And an evisceration unit, like so. Let's just see if this works. I love it. It worked perfectly. We will need our blockers in place at some point along here, so that we can drop all our pieces in, weld them in, and then it will rotate into place. I should let it rotate into place to make sure that we had that right. Let me just speed it up. So rotate back into position, and our delivery's misaligned by using that. So we will need to do a little correction at this point. Just a minor correction. Okay, and error, because we don't have... There should be a block here. Okay, I guess that answers the thing from the last episode. At the end of the last episode, I was like, what else could it be? But yeah, missing block or incorrect block. Those are 2 answers. I wonder if there's anything else more accurate. Anything else that could be more accurately describing the error that it sees. Other than those 2 options, I can't think of one right now. Maybe a block that's on the wrong rotation, maybe? Alright, let's just weld our barrel together first. That's pretty straightforward. 1, 2, 3 blocks. A sensor and pusher combo, which will stand upon this. Sensor. Pusher. And we need our thingamabob, which is gonna... We'll just, for now, just drop it. I don't really care. And we need our welder. So, where's our welder? Oh, hang on a second. Maybe I'm a little bit wrong about this situation. Okay, well, we can do this. Like so. And we put the welder piece here above these 2. So plonk, plonk. That will give us, every time it hits here, we'll have 1 piece that's pushed out, and then that's a successful barrel launch. And these guys just need to kind of come along for the ride as well, I guess. Now, these are going to want to drop about there. Yeah, that's the right place we want them to drop. We don't want to release it until it's time, though, because otherwise we're going to get an error. That's really funny. But we can see we've got a correct barrel. It's all one unit. We got that, and we got this guy. So, if we blocked here, and we blocked here, we only release this once this is detected, and we only release the whole thing once we detect the barrel or the other pieces in place, whichever one we want to, I guess. So that would be in line with that. In between them, we'd put our blocker. Okay. So Thingamo, Blockamo, Turnamo, and I guess I'll do platform, blocker, and we'll do likewise here maybe. Let's see, platform, like that. This way we don't overproduce barrels either. So we want this to go all the way. I think it just needs to drop there, actually. But obviously, our alignment is going to be more in line with that. I guess this is fine. We can use platform blocks here. Somewhere. I guess that'll do. We just need it to drop in the right spot. And we want to gate that as well. And again, we need to block these. And I'm not going to hook any of the blockers up. I just want to make sure we're not getting overflow. Okay, that's ready. We could turn those into conveyors just because the barrel was not ready in time. Let's keep watching and check what happens with overflow. Yeah, cannot push, cannot deliver, can't deliver. Okay, we're all good. We are all good. That guy may be in a bit of a problem state, but it doesn't matter because we shouldn't see that situation, I don't think. So once this is ready and we have all this stuff up here ready, we can then drop it in place. So let's just speed everything up to maximum again. Just watch that again. I just want to see that again. Barrel's ready well before, that thing's ready well before. So by the time this one gets here, we're ready to just release them, which is pretty much exactly what we want. There is actually one way we could maybe make this even better, which is for this unit, we do that. We take this, we place it there. That way we have one in the hopper ready to go kind of thing. Like, we just release it and it will drop. We want to make this a thing so that, you know, legitimately we'll stop it properly. And this one, we could do the same. So we block there and lower that by 1. This way, when we release, it just drops into place. And we only want one to drop into place, so if we turn this into a pusher and have that trigger at the same time, it should prevent the next unit from falling in, I think, without causing any problems, I would hope. I'm going to try the same here. And now we just need to conduit hook all these things up. So we want to detect a detector at the right height. To detect that the unit is in place. And I think that's going to be like right here. Because that's the back skid where we, yeah, like that one. Will be touching that blocker. So we want to detect right there. So we could put a sensor in place above it. So it's going to put conduit out the back here and a platform on the top. This seems to be all safe in my mind. Sensor. And that's the thing that we're going to detect to release all of our parts that we want. So I'm going to come up this way. Basically, I know I want to hit those ones, so we can just go, whoops, straight up here. I also want to hit these two. So we can go across here. Now, I will need I guess, I don't know what this unit's called, but that unit will fall into place and stay where it needs to be. We need to just make sure it gets welded correctly. So it'll be basically a welder in that position to hit that and the thing below it. So we need like that repeated over here somehow. So I might need to rearrange my... Hang on a second. Is this the right height? I think so, yeah. But it's actually where I said I want the welder to go. So I think. Oh, we actually want the welder to be off to the left by one from there. So it should be fine. That should be fine. Conduit should be okay if we just connect it up like that. The barrel, on the other hand, it's going to drop straight down here. It should land on a perch, right? No, it doesn't land on a perch. It lands... so we need to make a perch for it to land on. Right underneath that. And that needs to be, I guess, that 3 blocks high as a perch. A resting point. And then we need the welding to happen somehow. The welding's actually going to be the most difficult part for this barrel, because that thing we won't be able to do side welding. We have to do top welding, which means we actually need the barrel to fall early or late and then be pushed into place to be welded. So I am going to have to move. I think it's easier if we go that side. So I'm just going to do a selector again. I love this selector tool. I think I'm going to say that I love the selector tool every time I use it, because it is pretty cool. I think I've only selected things that matter to this piece, so I just need to move it by one, take that block and put it in, and then I think we're okay. And this will need to have, whoops, that there. We're going to whoops, keep doing this. We're going to have a pusher on top and a sensor next to it to push it into place, and our welder will be above the system somehow. Man, this is complex, but I think it'll work. Something like that. Looks about right. Pushed underneath here, that'll do that. Then we just need a sensor here to say it's okay to let everything go now. So we want that to go above everything. Come down to here. So I have no idea if this will work. It feels like we're in feels like we're gonna find a problem here somehow. Oh right, I didn't reconnect that. So that's another. There we go. Oh, none of these. Oh, I guess those don't need to be. I guess we're fine. Let's find out. Stopped. So our pusher strategy didn't work. So let's just remove the pushers and replace them with blocks for now and just see if it's viable still. How did that get in there? And we're not rotating either. Because we haven't left enough room. Oh my gosh. What a frustration that will be. So the problem, I think, is that our gating system is not working properly as a gate. We're letting too many things through. I think if we got rid of that problem, everything else might work okay, because it does take time for these things to drop. So if we actually only dropped one, that would be our release mechanism timing to allow it to have space to rotate into position as well, I think. We could reduce the timing and see if it works, but I think we'll still see this problem. Yeah, we just run into this permanent issue, so... Wouldn't it be nice if everything just worked? We're so close, though. We are so close. Like, that unit that came out, I think it looked right. Yeah, if it wasn't for the non-rotated version, I think we'd be okay. And yeah, that nest of like things that caused the problem there. Interesting. So that's correct. We let way too many of these through. Is there a way we can not let so many through? Like, delays and stuff like that would be so good to have, but I don't really think... We could build a delay system? Actually? Like, we had a single block on a conveyor with a sensor, and that sensor would, like, allow things through on a cycle. Like, that would effectively be, like, a locked gate. We allow one thing through, but we extend the blocker up here or something like that. When that blocker gets retracted, a pusher from this side or something, I don't know, something like that maybe. I mean, we are building complex things here. Is that retraction just allowing so much stuff through? It shouldn't, like, obviously that's not good enough. Obviously, that's not good enough. This system works for the, like, I'm going to finish the unit and pump it through. But I guess we're ending up with, like... maybe if I just built, maybe we're being too hard on ourselves. We need to try for the simple thing, which is just to get input rate standard and see what happens. If input rate is standard, does it just work? I don't think it will. I have a feeling it's going to have the same problem, but we'll see. Yeah, we just let too much stuff through. What was that? Why did it not rotate? I have to understand why we're not rotating. I think it's because that tiny little block was in the way. I think if there's any block at all in the way, it's like, yeah, you can't rotate now. I'm trying to think if there's something we can do here. Like, in theory, we could put one of these rotators underneath where the barrel will come out and rotate the whole thing onto a different delivery track, and then we just put eviscerators, like a wall of eviscerators here, so any tank that comes through that isn't compliant in some way gets destroyed, and only the valid ones get delivered. It's very wasteful, and it definitely won't meet Cycle's scores that we would like to be aiming for, but it would be funny as. It would be very funny. I think that could work. I don't know. I don't even want to experiment with it because it just seems too silly. But we could rotate it by the barrel and then put it onto a track that like brings it over here and rotates it twice and then slots it back into that area somehow. And then just a wall of eviscerators right here that just like nothing gets through that we don't want. Which would be very funny. No, I don't know if I should entertain this idea. Let's just see what happens with it. As soon as that moves again. Are we getting caught by the blocker? Oh, we are. Wait, it didn't rotate on it. It didn't rotate on that. Probably because there was something blocking it from rotating, I guess. I am disappointed with that. I thought we had something funny at least we could do. Alright. I need to solve this, but I also wonder if we've overcomplicated it once again. Or undercomplicated. Maybe it needs to be more complicated. So, our barrel delivery is the last thing, right? But this thing's just too fast. I almost want to be able to, like, throw away the ones we don't use. So, like... if I get rid of this... and somehow... oh yeah, that's gonna be in the way though. Oh wait. What if I... what the heck is... did I just break something by deleting that? I don't even... let me press Z a few times. Okay, yeah. This is a bit of a what if. But what if there was an eviscerator right here? Does that solve all of our problems? We only dropped one. Uh-oh. So there is a problem The problem is that when the guy comes through here, he's getting blocked on his second tank tread. And we don't want that. Let's just see what happens here, because I think we can just shift him forward. So this lets him through. Once the barrel's attached, we let him through, but then we instantly block him. How wide is he? He's only 3 wide. So, in theory, one of these, and then one of these. It might not work. I don't know where the barrel sits, but I think it might work. Let's find out. Not there then. Okay, that's wrong. It needs to be on this side of the thing. Oh, wrong button. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A simple solution. One eviscerator. And whatever this thing is called. And we have it working. We're not winning any prizes for this though. I can tell you that. Wow. Our footprint's amazing. And so is our block score. Actually, the block score did better than I thought it would. But the thing I'm most surprised about is that we're actually close to par for our cycle score, which is... Frankly, everybody else should be embarrassed. This is... They've done terribly. Everybody should be embarrassed who's finished this before. Oh my gosh. I'm sure we could do way better if I... Like, yeah, we need to break this problem down a little bit better, but... Everybody should be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. This is not good, but it works. And you know what they say? If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. This is definitely stupid. I don't care what they say. Alright, let's move on. We've still got some time. By the way, please subscribe to this channel. I'll be very happy if you subscribe. Also, I'll be very happy if you leave a comment and like the video. I'll be ecstatic if you come and say, hello, I came from YouTube on my twitch.tv channel. Twitch.tv/FractalMindMike. I'll see you there. Let's get over to the cell. We've passed the... It doesn't matter. We passed, so... We got that going for us. Furnished studio apartment? That was called drone maintenance. Okay, but furnished studio apartment. Now that's an interesting concept. How is this going to work? What do we... Oh my gosh, we're getting delivered like parts of an apartment? Hang on. Are these the parts of our apartment that we live in? This is what they call a furnished studio apartment? That's horrendous. I mean, it's a prison cell, not a furnished studio apartment. Good lord. What even? The floor comes out? Everything comes out? Oh my gosh. Well, I did notice this over here. We gotta have a look at it. So, this guy got caught by the bathroom sink, I guess. It's also the kitchen sink. Because food... Sink. Waste.
Yes! It's working! This practically makes it for the whole alien abduction thing.
Does it? I disagree.
What? What do you mean this isn't right? It's exactly the same! Look at it! It's identical! You stupid piece of crap! Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Oh my gosh, we have to insert the TV into the wall? Let's just get a look at our parts.
Would make a terrible video game.
I love it. Okay, so yeah, the wall piece has a slot for the TV piece that needs to be welded in. We have a floor piece as well, and a bathroom, kitchen combo unit. I don't like the look of this. It looks like it's going to be a lot more complicated than it actually appears to be. But anyway, there you go. Let's get rid of, say, that much of it. And maybe that much. Let's see. Okay, we could go one more, but we'll just do that. All right, and then we want to put that there. Okay, it's ready for everything else to get handled. So you, whoa, well, not like that. Not like that at all. Whoop. Okay, we want to drop you right about there. Yes, you should be aligned. The bed is not aligned, so we need the bed to gain alignment. Hello? Go where I want you to go, please. Whoop. Actually, whoop. 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 And then... bed needs to be there. Is bed need to rotate? No, bed not need rotate. You want to drop precisely where? Okay. So we'll let you drop down a bit. Bed only one thick. Bedco... wait. Bed high? Undo. Yeah. Yeah. Bedco... no. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Here comes everything. Correct. All right. Welder. Okay. Alignment. Yes. One there, and one there. All right, we have almost got it. We're just missing this part. Everything else is great. Okay, so. Thinking. Watching. Okay. Okay, no. Nope. It's only one wide. Ugh. There we go. Alright. Our alignment. Let's see. To pause? Okay. We need you to drop down by 1, it looks like. Okay, that's slotted in. So then we need sensor. And... blocker. And welder. Huh? Oh, yeah, as the thing goes past, it's gonna retract a little bit. It's fine, though. No big deal. And welder? Hello, Mr. Welder, where are you? Okay. You ought to be safe here, but I don't know if you will be. Why are you blocked? Oh, you're blocked by this guy. Dang it. How do I weld? What's the last piece to fall into place on this side? Oh, right, because of the blocker. Let's get rid of that blocker and all of this junk for the moment. So if we put a sensor there and a pusher there, and then we can push that into alignment with this thing. Yeah, I know. Don't complain. No big deal. Maybe we do the sensor situation here and the pusher, and then it pushes it back into alignment with this, and then that can get dropped in. So we have the space to move, or we come up with a better way of moving things. So it's the next piece that we placed. That was the problem, was it? That piece right there was the problem. So we want to line up with this. And I guess we want our welder to work somehow. Welding this piece on is going to be hard. Also, this is clearly not aligned right. How do I weld it on? This is why I was thinking about the pusher. To push it, and then I can, like, weld it and push it back somehow. Or, like, weld it and then drag it across and then finally push it into place this way. Let's see what it looks like, at least. Oh, of course. Things need support. Not much support, but just enough. Oh. That push is going to be a problem. Okay, you're in? If we could have movable welders, that would be great. We're so close. Let's try this sensor idea. Hello? Why didn't it push? Oh, it's trying to push, but it can't? Oh, it's being blocked by the TV piece? Oh, because we're just throwing the TV piece on the ground at the moment. Let's not do that. Hold up. Oh, hello. It's not triggering it. Somehow. I guess because the whole piece wasn't pushed inside. So... well, in that case, we can just go to here. Maybe like that. No, because that's gonna cause some kind of an issue. This isn't gonna work. Is that right? Oh, don't tell me I got it right. Don't tell me I got it right. Is this just gonna work now? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. This is great. Great news. Alright. We're basically on par again. I feel like we're just finding, like, the simple solutions to all the problems, and not finding, like, how can we speed this up sort of solutions. I'm sure there's, like, tricks that you can do to improve timings on this. Like, I could imagine a few different ways of doing it. But, like, the feed rate of this, if you increased it to maximum, I'm pretty sure our entire system will just fall apart. Like, I'm pretty sure if you increase the rate to maximum, we're just not going to survive. With this design, we need to come up with something much cleverer. But I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, you know, it does hurt my soul a little bit not to do more with this, but I guess I'll live. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the cell. I think we've got a performance review to do today. Wait, what have you guys got? You guys got nice food. Is it Christmas? All this unintelligible... They've given me a live chicken? Wait, they're giving me a live chicken? Am I expected to roast my own chicken? Did they just say Merry Christmas? Have a good New Year's? I don't know. Well, I guess I have a live... Oh. I have to eat the chicken? They want me to eat the chicken. Oh no. Oh no! It's... Oh no! The bloody platter! What? Floyd? Did Floyd eat a live chicken and then they're just like, oh, I guess humans like live chickens? I gotta eat all this. We got too much food. I wonder if I don't eat any food, like what happens, actually. It's too late to do that now, but if I ever do another playthrough, maybe I just won't ever eat a single pellet. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how... They just made me eat a live chicken. This is like inhumane, some kind of torture. I mean, before it was just about solving engineering problems for them. Now they're just... Oh... Resource Site 338.11. Guided Javelin Type 2? Didn't we do a Javelin previously? We did Type 1. I guess we got Type 2 now. Well, let's have a look. Whoa, we're in space! Oh, this is awesome! Oh my gosh. Floyd's already gone, so this is a new failed person. Why are so many people getting crushed by things? I guess I gotta watch out for falling things, then. How is this a Type 2? It looks the same. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it still has 3 pieces. Maybe the pieces in the middle look different or something like that. I don't know. What are they suggesting we do here? Oh, it's a lifting thing! We've got lifters now. Remember I was complaining, oh, we don't have any way to lift items. And we're definitely gonna need it here because the delivery is all the way up there. Oh, this is great. What are these little caves? I mean, I've been looking for secrets the whole time, so... Maybe there's a secret or two hidden in here. A little Floyd was here would be cool to see. Is there something underneath the island? We're basically on an asteroid. It's kind of cool. Nothing? Oh, hang on, there's another alcove here. Nope, nothing here either. Well. Oh, hang on. Another one. Nope. Oh, well. Can't say we didn't try. We definitely tried. Alright, I guess we want to listen to this audio log, but I think before we do that, what we should do is subscribe to this channel, click like, leave a comment, and come back next time, because I'm going to stop the video now, but I really do appreciate you all hanging out with me today. I hope to see you over on twitch.tv/FractalMindMike someday. Please do subscribe, and I will see you next time, everyone. Goodbye.